Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and today I will be covering off everything that Alex, the CEO of Celsius, has been saying in regards to Bitcoin, his price prediction come the end of the year. I will also round up with my views and opinions and talk you through what my price prediction is for Bitcoin come the end of the year. Would be really interested to get your views and opinions, so do leave a comment below. Let me know where you think the price will be for Bitcoin come the end of the year. Really enjoy reading through all the comments, and I'll reply to as many as I can. So it's one of the fun parts of being a YouTuber for me anyway, is reading all the comments that you guys are writing, and yeah, it's great to get so many people's opinions. Right, with that said, don't forget, if you like making money in crypto, we highlight lots of hidden gems on this channel, so don't forget to like the video if you enjoy the content, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, making sure that you never have the possibility of missing another video. Right, let's get into everything that Alex is saying here. So Alex, the CEO of lending platform Celsius, says he's standing by his prediction of Bitcoin ending 2021 somewhere in the region of $140,000 and $160,000, which is just remarkable. So in an interview with Yahoo Finance, Alex says he sees Bitcoin's main purpose as a store of value rather than specific utility. And this is a common thing that a lot of people say with Bitcoin, and it isn't wrong, right? Like you're gonna have to use the Lightning Network, for example, to use it as a P2P payment rail and stuff like that. So for me, yeah, store of value is its main purpose. There are others, and whether that changes over time, there's lots of very wealthy people that are invested in Bitcoin that may want to work on improving the utility of Bitcoin. So it's interesting to see how that sort of progresses as time goes on. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So this is what he had to say. Main purpose is a store of value, right? It's not an exceptional form of payment. I think the dollar is the opposite. It's an exceptional form of payment, but not a very good store of value. So this is what he's saying about the dollar. I think there are many cryptocurrencies or digital assets that serve that purpose better, mostly stable coins, but there are other forms of digital assets. I guess he's referring to likes of XLM, XRP, for example. There are many others. So I don't think we should take this pristine asset and try to use it to clean windows, for example, or something else with it, so I get what he's saying here. It's very good for one thing, and that thing is storing value, and that's what it should be used for. The Celsius CEO says that once BTC breaks a certain range not far above its current price, the flagship cryptocurrency won't be facing any tough resistance until the all-time high. And this is something that Nick has called out several times when covering Bitcoin. It will see all-time highs, and it will be flying above the $140 mark by the end of the year as a rally of about 265% based on its current price, which at the time of recording was 38,300. I think we'll be hitting some resistance here in sort of the 40 to 45 range. Now we have seen that at 42k, where it's obviously taken a bit of a retrace. We expected this. We talked through this on some of the live streams, and there is still a lot of resistance. There isn't a lot of resistance above that. So I think we're going to consolidate here and break to new highs. And he stands by his prediction of $140,000 to $160,000 for Bitcoin come the end of the year. Now, for me, this is an interesting prediction. I agree, right? Like, I do think that we're going to be looking at $100,000 plus Bitcoin come the end of the bull market, right? Like, this is an expectation that Nick and myself have had for a long time. Now, there's lots of people saying that ETH is going to flip Bitcoin, and I see lots of YouTubers or I don't know if they even know if they want to be called YouTubers, but some of the more prominent analysts slash YouTubers on Twitter, I don't know, just disagreeing with other YouTubers, and I would say they are YouTubers rather than analysts. Opinions on the fact that Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin and all this sort of stuff. I think there's a lot of analysts and YouTubers out there that potentially at points seem a little bit closed-minded to the the thought process that these other cryptocurrencies might flip number one and number two at some point. I kind of think that this is something that is likely to happen over time. I don't think you can say never. In the crypto space, I think there's so much that could happen and is likely to happen over the coming weeks and months, even years. Now, for me, obviously, you got your first mover advantages with Bitcoin and Ethereum. There are far superior, in my opinion, blockchains out there that, with the right, I guess, partnerships and utility in the real world, have the potential to flip Ethereum. But it's one of those. I think they're all going to do remarkably well, and I've said this time again that there's going to be many winners in this space, and there is plenty of space for multiple projects doing very similar, use cases with similar utility and stuff like that. But for me. For Ethereum to flip Bitcoin over the next year or two, I think it's going to be very unlikely. Do let me know in the comments though if you think I'm incorrect, and back it up with why, because I'm always really interested to see. Perhaps I'm not seeing something, maybe I'm missing something, and if I am, I'd like to review it, right? So definitely let me know. Don't be afraid to say your opinion. We quite like people to be open with their opinions. So with that said, I'm expecting 100,000 plus Bitcoin. Nick and myself have said that we don't feel that we're in a bear market, which is, what a lot of other influencers have been saying recently. We've kind of see this as a phase within the bull cycle. This kind of reminds me of 2013 and the cycle there. I think we're on a very similar sort of path to 2013, so almost a decade ago. And, it's remarkable. We're seeing so much adoption. I think it's impossible currently to be in a bear market with the amount of adoption that we're seeing. Right, we've got bills potentially being passed to be able to utilize crypto in order to pay your mortgage. I mean, these things are remarkable, right? And who would have thought a year, 2 years ago that we would be saying these things and having real possibilities that these are going to come to fruition, right? I don't think there'd be many people that would have thought that. I mean, people were laughing at Nick and myself when we were talking about a multi-trillion-dollar market cap for crypto when it was at like 300 billion, right? This market is going to gobble up a lot of the other markets within the space, and I've said this time and time again. So definitely be looking at these projects. I think there are some remarkable projects, and you've got to go do your own research, because some of the YouTubers are paid to shill absolute shitcoins, and they're given scripts and all this sort of stuff. So it's really important that you go do your own research. Can't stress that enough to you all. But there are other projects: Cardano, Polkadot, Ksuma, like the list goes on. 4chain would be another one that looks really good right now. Now these projects can go from strength to strength. I expect this to be in the tens of trillions for the market cap in the coming years. I think it's remarkable, and you've seen the likes of World Mobile popping up now. They're doing some fantastic things in Africa, and this is huge. There's mass adoption, lots of sponsorships going on. It's just remarkable stuff. So let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on Bitcoin. Where do you see the price going? Really interested to hear your views and opinions. With all that said, don't forget you can become a member. We do member videos, regularly on hidden gems, and we tell our members first. We also talk through our portfolios. We do technical analysis on some of the projects that perhaps don't get too many views on YouTube. So you've got great opportunity to understand crypto in a little bit more detail, and you find out about some of these projects super early, right? And I have been covering IDOs and ICOs, so yeah, fantastic projects that are up and coming, particularly around the Cardano ecosystem. So if that's your bag, join in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure that you don't miss any videos by hitting the bell, select all notifications, and that way you will not miss a video. So YouTube, tell me. With all that said, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.